Welcome back. In downtown Macon, we've got a little bit of the hint of the sunset here. Obviously, there's been a number of clouds overhead, but it hasn't been overcast, but definitely a little diluted in regards to that sun today. 56 and calm in regards to our current conditions, and radar is staying quiet for the time being. I am going to go ahead and zoom this out here, and the system that's going to bring us the rain tomorrow morning is rather expansive. You do see a couple of small showers down in South Georgia. You also see the winter weather advisory in North Georgia. That's in effect until 1 a.m. It's really just the far northern reaches. You also see that parts of Tennessee not included in there. That's because different National Weather Service offices are the ones issuing those alerts. So maybe some people in Tennessee don't feel like it's necessary in that area. Either way, the rain will be coming up from the southwest as we begin tomorrow, or maybe even just the west. 60 degrees is our high today. It's 4 below the average, 64. 27 this morning. It was a frigid start to the day, and now it's going to be a little more mild as we go into tonight because we have this rain coming in. So we'll start to get into the 40s again by about 8-9 p.m. depending on where you are, and eventually we'll get down into the lower 40s. Still nothing populating on here. I do think we could see rain by 6 a.m. I did peek ahead, and it had a 30% there on at 7 a.m. But either way, 40 for the low. Wind out of the east should stay pretty gentle tonight, although the occasional gust could be about 10 to 15 miles per hour. But there's really not going to be a whole lot of that. The chilliest spot, somewhere like Sparta or Sandersville, I do feel like coldest locations will be these northeastern counties. Those may get to the upper 30s, but I feel like everybody else is going to stay in those lower 40s. But it's going to be a cold and wet start, so make sure you got extra layers underneath the rain gear, because as you can see, it's going to be the start of the day until about lunchtime. Light rain at first, more moderate as we go through, the mid to late morning hours, and then towards lunchtime it starts to taper off. We'll still have a few stray showers in the afternoon to evening. Clouds will clear out overnight, and then the wind is going to be a lot more pronounced as we go into Thursday afternoon. So we'll keep that in mind. It should calm down as we get into Friday, but that wind on Thursday is going to be driving temperatures down to the low 20s ahead of Friday morning. So I've gone ahead and switched this back to the temperatures. We went over the winds last time, and as you can see, it's going to be cold when that rain gets here in the morning. Low 40s. I often reference this as pneumonia weather. If you stay outside in this weather without the proper clothing, you're likely to end up getting sick. So you don't want to do that. But the heaviest of the rain seems to be moving through during the mid to late morning hours, as temperatures will reach into the mid 40s. Highs will be in the mid to upper 40s right after that rain starts to clear out of here. And then you're going to see this wind shift more to the northwest heading into our Wednesday night, ultimately resulting in those gusts that we looked at earlier that are going to be 20 to 30 miles per hour from the northwest. If you are worried about any rain potentially refreezing over into Thursday, because we are going to be getting down, as you can see, to below freezing, the roads will not get below freezing Thursday morning. All right, so you will not need to be worried about any rain from tomorrow morning freezing over. And now we get sunny day and windy conditions for Thursday afternoon, so any wet spots that are remaining from Thursday morning should be well gone before we get into Friday morning, where that refreeze would be possible. But again, at that point, any of the residual rain should be done, because look at these totals here, right? Half an inch or under basically everywhere. The Ocmulgee River, there is still that flood warning in effect, and that's because of rain that was in North Georgia last week. So we may get that added to a little bit here, but these totals definitely not all that bad. We aren't expecting any flash flooding concerns. So tomorrow, high at 47, and again, that's after that rain, and we'll look at beyond that in 10 seconds. Your 421 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. Blustery day for Thursday after the rain of tomorrow, but after Friday morning, right, where we get down to these low 20s, maybe if you have older plumbing, you consider dripping the faucets overnight Thursday. We will start a warming trend that will go through the weekend and into next week, which should be accompanied with plenty of sunshine.